I'm going to reach over and grab it. Yep, and there it was. It turns it right on. Hey there folks, how you doing today? Welcome back to the channel. Please bear with any background racket that you might hear throughout this production. There's life happening right over there that can be heard in here sometimes. Let's not let it stand in the way of the fun that we have in store for you. Also, I do have the air handler going. It's South Texas, it's summertime, y'all. Real high heat index today, and we're going to leave that rolling so that we can do this without dying in the heat. Got a product out here on the table for review today. We're going to have some fun with this, but before we get to that, a little housekeeping. I've got some stickers from this channel. This is our YouTube channel sticker, and this is our Fed Up J. Lewis Rumble channel sticker. If you would like one of those, reach out to me down below. I will reach out to you. We'll make it happen. You'll see how in the pinned comment down below. If you're not familiar with our Rumble channel, we are able to do some stuff over there that we're not allowed to here on the tube of you. YT does have some weird rules about certain things that we can do concerning making our toys better. So to avoid those kind of problems on this format, we include them on the Rumble videos up to and including mounting this bad boy. So if you want to see how to do that, jump over to the Rumble channel. Again, I'll put a link down in the description for that. Moving right into today's product. This is the Ohhunt, what do they call this? This is the RDU1 red dot sight. This is a micro red dot with an RMSC pattern footprint. Folks over at Ohhunt sent this out to me for review a couple of months ago, and I was gonna get on it. I had a plan, and then life got in the way. We had Hurricane Beryl hit us directly. Had a lot of setback from that, but we're back up and rolling now and moving right into today's production. We're going to start with an unboxing segment, which was requested by the folks that sent this out to us. So without further delay. All right, moving right into our unboxing portion for our Ohhunt RDU1 red dot sight. Let me get this thing out of its slip cover. I have not opened this yet, so bear with me. You're seeing it in real time. We got a fairly attractive little cardboard box here that separates right out. We have a user's manual. I would advise you to read through that. There's also a card here with the specifications on it. I will throw that up on the screen as well as I will read through them for you here. It says it has a 3 minute of angle red dot reticle. The reticle color is red. The window size is 21 by 15 millimeters. Multi-coating lens with 1x magnification. Eye relief is unlimited. Parallax free. Adjustments per click is 1 MOA. The travel range for windage and elevation is 100 MOA. The battery is a CR2032. That is actually a good thing. Battery life is 50,000 hours at its lowest setting. There are 8 daylight settings and 2 night vision settings. We will be testing the daylight settings. I do not have a method to test the night vision at this time. It has a low power alarm. The housing material is 6061 aluminum. The housing surface is anodized with a matte black finish. The weight is 16.5 grams without the mount. It has a IP67 waterproof rating. That probably means it's okay in the rain, don't go swimming with it. It says it has 1000 Gs of shock resistance, and it says it has a working temperature of -4 to 104 degrees Fahrenheit or -20 to 40 degrees in cabbage. Storage temperature is 22 to 122 degrees, so probably okay in a hot car. I wouldn't make a habit out of leaving it in the hottest portion of your car. Now, right here in the packet that came with it, I can tell you it comes with a couple of sets of screws, which apparently that was an issue with some of the earlier offerings of the same site. I saw a couple of other reviews where they were complaining about that. You got a little cleanup rag there, a desiccant packet. I'll ask you not to eat that, please. Down here in the packet, we have a couple of Torx wrenches as well as Allen keys for installation and adjustment. Right down here in this Ziploc bag, we have our actual Optic. I have not taken this out yet, so this is the first time. Remove the little rubber cover, and there in bright big letters it says Ohhunt on the side of it. They could have done away with that or done it in a subdued color, but it is what it is. No big deal there. It appears from first glance that the battery door is on the bottom. I do prefer it if you can access the battery without having to remove the Optic. You'll see here we are mounted on top of a pick rail adapter, as well as here in the box, you have what appears to be some kind of dovetail mount adapter. Also here in the package, we have a CR2032 battery for operation. I'm going to go ahead and point out to you that you can mount this on top of a common 1913 rail so that you could mount this optic on just about any platform, but we will be removing it from that and mounting it on top of our Canik Mete MC9 for the testing portion of this video. Alright, and here I'm going to try to demonstrate the shake awake feature, or the motion activated auto on feature. As you can see there, the light is not visible on the pistol. I'm going to reach over and grab it. Yep, and there it was. It turns it right on. So it does seem to work very quickly. That is a concern for a lot of folks, and it seems like in this case it works as intended. So we got the Ohhunt mounted up on our Canik Mete MC9, and I took it out to the range to play with it and see how I could do against steel plates at 25 yards. Well, turns out the optic works pretty good on top of this Canik Mete MC9. I was able to see it on the brightest setting in broad daylight, no problem. I imagine I probably could have turned it down a little bit and done okay with it as well, but I've got old eyes and I like to give myself the advantage of a brighter sight when I'm doing something like that in broad daylight. On that note, it is very nice that you can turn the brightness down on this one, particularly if you're going to be using it in a low light situation. Now, for those of you that have watched me do reviews on little red dot optics like this in the past, you know that one of the things that I do is I like to soak them in a bucket when they say they have a waterproof rating and see how they perform afterwards. I chose not to on this one simply because this optic has an open battery compartment on the bottom, and when you get that wet, you're going to introduce moisture into places it doesn't need to be, and you will eventually cause it a problem. My advice would be, it's probably okay in the rain. I wouldn't take it swimming with me, but then again, that's not really what something like this is intended for. Just know that that was a choice I made on this one because I didn't want to unnecessarily destroy it. Now, that being said, it handled recoil okay. Mounting it was a breeze. There really isn't much to mounting one of these. The screws is probably the weak link on something like that. And versus some reviews I saw on this optic a few months ago to what I have in front of me here, I think they probably got the screw situation figured out, so kudos to them for trying. I'm going to put up a link to the item over here on their Amazon page. Just know that I'm going to reach out to the folks at Ohhunt and see if they can send me a discount code for the folks that watched this video as my way of saying thank you for sticking around with us while we did this. Now I'd like to know what you think about it. Have you thought about getting one of these? Do you know anything about them? Have you had a good or bad experience with them? Leave it down in the comment section down below, and as always, take care and God bless.